You know, I thought I was done with these, but as it turns out, I skated them a lot longer. And after skating them a lot longer, I realized that there's a lot of stuff that I didn't really notice after the first impressions video that I made with these shoes. So, this is my full review of the Nike SB Vertebrae. Oh, and if you haven't done so yet, about 2% of people that watch these shoe reviews subscribe. So, subscribe. This is not a sponsored video, and I bought these shoes myself with my hard-earned cash for $85. Which isn't too bad for a skateboarding shoe, but it is still pretty expensive. And along with that $85 price tag on these shoes, here are the details that Nike is pointing out about the Vertebrae. The Vertebrae breaks in fast and breaks down slow, creating a consistent fit right out of the box. A Nike Heritage color palette gives this modern shoe a perfect touch of retro. Double row stitching adds durability. Minimal layers around the toe makes for an easy flick. Generative outsole provides great grip and feel. The first thing that I noticed with these shoes is that they're lightweight, fit true to size, and they feel a little bit more narrow than most Nike shoes that I've skated in the past. They did provide really good board feel, and Nike was not lying when they said that they had a really good flick. It's literally the primary reason why I kept skating these. That's okay, that's a line, dude. I did 2 tricks. That's
what happened right there?
I have no idea. I bent down and it just went down. Even though it's been over a month that I've been skating these, I haven't been skating them every day, so I would say I've skated it for a total of about 2 weeks. And in that time, the flick felt really good, but this toe cap got absolutely obliterated. When I first got these shoes, I had to adjust the way that I do my kickflips in order for them to feel good. But as soon as I did, this flick felt amazing. After the toe cap got destroyed, I feel like I had to work really hard to be able to flick the way I felt when it was still intact. So that amazing flick does eventually go away. It wasn't until I blew up this toe cap that I had to readjust the way that I did my kickflips in order to get that fresh flick feeling that I liked when I got used to them when they were new. So there was a lot of adjustments going on so that I could be able to feel consistent while I was skating these shoes, at least with my kickflips. I felt like I could just kickflip good. I felt like I was able to kickflip over a rail on the ground, which normally I don't do that. But I was like, you know, I'm doing really good with my kickflips right now because the flick on these feel really good. So I guess you could say it kind of gave me a little bit of confidence in my kickflips, which is sick. Felt good. Part of the reason why I think these had such good flick is because the board feel was super good. But along with that good board feel came very minimal impact protection.
Oh, damn.
I got so excited I thought I was gonna get this back.
I didn't feel comfortable skating any gaps until I put my insoles in these. Over the time I skated these shoes, the tread on the bottom felt consistent. However, I did end up losing the most tread around the balls of my feet. These set-in eyelets made it so that I did not break my shoelaces while I was skating these shoes. So we didn't have to deal with that annoying bullshit that happens while we're skating. They felt broken in almost immediately, and I just had to take a session or 2 to get used to the way that these shoes responded to the way I skated. Jesus. Broken glass everywhere here. All right, well, I feel like they're broken in already, so that's good. I'm starting to I really didn't like it when I first started skating. Now I like it kind of. So you can probably be fully ready to skate these shoes all day after like 2 sessions. So far, first session, it's going great. The outsole of the shoe is super solid around the midsole and the heel, but the only place that it does flex is on the toe, which is perfect because you don't really bend the rest of your foot anyways. The outsole is constructed super well. However, I do really like that stiff new shoe feeling that you get when you start skating shoes, but these didn't really have that. It never really felt like a very stiff new shoe feeling. So these do feel like more of a minimal shoe. Even though they look like they have a lot of stuff going on with them, it doesn't feel like that while you're skating. This tongue of the shoe is held in place with this elastic fabric in here that wraps all the way around the toe of the shoe. And that piece of fabric is the only thing left between my toes and my grip tape on my board. Given that these shoes are a cup sole, they did feel very good for all of my heel flip tricks. If you like doing heel flip tricks, just as a rule of thumb, get a cup sole shoe. It feels better. A million kickflips later and 2 million bails, I've learned that these shoes are very good for the act of skateboarding. However, I do not think that they are a good skateboarding shoe. Although they did feel good and skate good, I think a very important thing for me is that a skateboarding shoe should last you more than 2 weeks of solid skating. And being as how this toe is completely blown out, I don't want to keep skating these until I rip through the sock liner and my sock, because then I'm just going to be flicking off my toes. And I don't want to bleed on my toes. So Nike, please make this toe a lot more durable, and you can keep the rest the same. The rest is great. Just the toe. Make it more durable. That's it. In my humble opinion, I think that a good skateboarding shoe should last at least 1 month, especially if that skateboarding shoe is pretty close to $100. I'd be fine spending $100 a month on really good skate shoes. I just need to find that really good skate shoe. So, if you know what skate shoe I should skate next, leave it in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe. I love you. Mwah. Peace. If you've watched this far, leave a comment saying, hey, them some damn good skate shoes. Too bad they suck. People are gonna be confused by that comment.